Hey everyone, it is Tuesday, May 12th. Just kind of check in with, the plan for your projects for today. Um, Getting a lot of projects turned in early, that's good. Remember, if you get yours done and turned in early, I will go through and I'll make some comments and give you a little bit of time to fix what I think you need to fix. So if I think you're missing something or if I think something needs explained better, I'll write that down on the slide. I'll give a comment and you can go back and change it and then return it in. So if you've already turned yours in, I have made all my comments. I'm filming this 6 p.m. Monday night. So if you've turned it in to this point, I have made comments about some things you might need to change. Some things you might need to add just to get a few more points. You can go ahead and change those and then turn it back in. I will continue to do that until Thursday. Thursday will be the last day that I go through and make comments and return the grade or return your project back to you to allow you to keep working on it. If you turn it on Friday, that's fine. That's the due date, no big deal. But you're not going to have a chance to get any points back on this. So if you want to get a little info about what you need or what you might be missing, turn it in a day early. I'll make those comments and I'll send it right back to you. But let's go ahead and talk about what you should be doing today. So right now you already have the title, you have the global map, you have the description, you have the abiotic factors, you have your five plants. Remember, I need pictures of those. You have your 5 animals. I need pictures of those too. If you mention any animal, any plant, I need to have a picture of it. Okay, that was one of the big things that I commented on people's projects who had already turned them in. So make sure that you have pictures of all the organisms that you list on these 2 slides. And then you should have your food web done. Now, another big thing about the food web, this is specific to your biome. This isn't just some cookie cutter one that you saw on Google Images and you just insert in there. If yours is about the deciduous forest, these should be animals that you are finding in the deciduous forest. It's about the rainforest. It should be about animals in the rainforest. It's about the desert, animals in the desert. Same thing with the tundra. Same thing with any of those biomes. You will lose points if you just throw on a cookie cutter food web there, and it's not specific to your biome at all. So make sure that it is. You should now have been at least started, probably getting close to finishing your symbiotic relationships, your mutualism, your commensalism, your parasitism. Again, these are specific to your biome. These are not just any ones that you might see. It's not just a random seed in a random plant. It is a plant, a seed, a bird, and any type of organism specific to your environment. So make sure that you check those. Don't just throw random cookie cutter ones up there. They need to be very specific, okay? So that means today you should be finishing your symbiotic relationships and you're probably starting your endangered species. Again, 2 endangered species that are specific to your environment. Tell me why they're endangered. And then you also probably want to go ahead and get started on your 1 invasive species with a picture and why it's invasive, why we talk about where it came from, how it got to where it's at now, and the problems that it causes for the biome. Okay. After today, you should only have 1 slide left. Your human impact slide with pictures. That should be the last one. That's what we're going to work on Wednesday. Okay. So make sure that you're getting caught up. I want to give you a day or 2 to make sure that you're making it look nice. You're adding your slot, you're adding your pictures, you're adding your color. If you're doing the storyboard, if you're doing the story part for the 3rd grader, you're doing that part of it as well. Okay, that's bonus points if you choose to do that. I've had some good stories turned in already, and those kids will get their bonus points. I had the question that can I just do a story on another slide, on another Google slide? That's fine too. Okay, as long as all the information is on 1 slide in the story, and you want to put the story on another slide, I'm totally good with that. Okay, you got a lot of ways that you can do this. I want you to be creative. Okay, there's not a lot of restrictions on how this is going to look and how this needs to be. It just needs to have all the stuff that's on the rubric. The way that you choose to put that stuff on the rubric is 100% up to you. Okay. So that's where we're at for today. Remember, the project is due Friday, so make sure that you're staying caught up with where you should be at this point. I don't want you to wait until Friday and then have to spend 3, 4, 5 hours on Friday trying to get this done. This is the last grade of the 9 weeks. Okay. This is your last grade for the year. Next week, we're just going to have makeup time. Okay. We're going to have those 3 days. You have the rest of this week, and then you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And those 3 days next week will just be getting any makeup work done that you have to do. Okay. So if you are all caught up and you get your stuff turned, you get this turned in on Friday, you're done for the year. That's it. Okay. Again, if you have questions, shoot me an email. If you have questions about the comments, you can just comment back, and those get sent to me, and I can see them. But just make sure you're staying caught up with this. As always, I miss you guys. I hope you're healthy. Hope you're safe, doing your social distancing, watching some good stuff on Netflix, you know, playing a good video game, doing all your TikToks. The new thing in my house is that my wife loves to watch the TikToks too. She's trying to get me to do a TikTok, and I'm standing firm that I will not do that. Um, so that's where my life is at, Disney and TikToks. Yeah, it's kind of a sad existence right now. But I will check in and talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.